azure skies, rolling wheels where the magic lies. From Star to Hudson, the track calls out loud. On this racing road we draw a proud crowd. Knox, Bensley, USA Strays, speeding hearts chasing their fate. Clearmont Speedway under twilight's gleam, living the thrill of a racer's dream. 603 riders on a journey of fire, turning laps, chasing their fate. Clearmont Speedway under twilight's gleam, living the thrill of a racer's dream. 603 riders on a journey of fire, turning laps, chasing their desire. From Bessel Dog, we never let it slack. The Super Mini Cup, we won't look back. Riverside Adventure Park's the next stop. Under the bright lights, the engines pop. The tire tracks tell stories of the brave. Racer spirits no one can enslave. Families cheered by the fence so tight. Every turn a flash of blazing light. This life of speed, it's a special bond, connected by the tracks we race upon. 603 riders on a journey of fire, turning laps, chasing their fate. Clearmont Speedway under twilight's gleam, living the thrill of a racer's dream. 603 riders on a journey of fire, turning laps, chasing their desire. From Bessel Dog, we never let it slack. The Super Mini Cup, we won't look back.
I just got three things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the 603 Mini Cup Racing podcast. I am your host, Peter Raby, and tonight we have
Jacob Raby, the 54 Mini Cup.
Liam McAdam, the number 21 Mini Cup car.
So how is everybody tonight?
Not bad, not bad.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
You guys getting all ready and geared up for Monadnock?
Oh, yeah.
So, well, hoping the rain holds off today. Well, not today, but we're hoping the rain holds off for Monadnock for Saturday. I actually went out deep sea fishing today with Ken Goodrow, and it was a pretty rough ride, needless to say. But not only were we on the boat, but I'll tell you, Norman Wren, the owner of Monadnock Speedway, was on the boat today too. So, hey Chris, how are you? So yeah, it was. It was a good day. It was a pretty rough ride out on the sea today, and it wasn't too bad on the way in. But the fishing actually sucked. But whatever, it is what it is. We're out there to have fun.
Oh yeah, that's
so. But so I made a post earlier in the week that September 18th. It's a Thursday night, and we will be set up at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway. We are having our podcast for 2 hours at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway on Thursday night from 6 to 8. So if anybody's at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway for the week and wants to come on down and, have some fun and possibly, save some, come on the podcast and, shoot the shit with us, you're more than welcome to come down. The cameras will be set up. We'll have a bunch of microphones. And we'll be all set up and having a lot of fun. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. It'll be a blast. It'll definitely be a blast.
Absolutely. So, but yeah, we might possibly have another season series sponsor. It's a fire protection place out of Raymond, New Hampshire. So, which is pretty cool. You got a new sponsor going on the side of your car for this week.
Yeah, we got some family that can help me out. Probably up in Grofton.
Well, so we're right down the street from the track.
Still on talks of that, but we'll see how it goes.
Right. So, awesome. But yeah, we're so why? Okay. So Monadnock is on the 28th this Saturday. It's. I was talking to Norman Wren earlier. He says it looks like there is going to be a window for the rain to stop for us to get the race in. So fingers crossed that's going to happen. I'm getting tired of getting rained out almost every week this year.
Too.
Yeah, me too.
So especially when you got your car going pretty good and you get your tire to stop sliding in, you'll be doing pretty good.
And hopefully I can redeem myself this time too at Star. So
yeah. So
I'd like to at least finish the race.
right? Yeah, you gotta speak into the mic. I think that's on, right? Yeah, it's on.
That should be.
So, but yeah, so the 36 car, Jake DeFrancisco, your car is good and ready to go. Your steering should never break again, and you got some new tires on the car, so it should go pretty good. It's just I know you've had some bad luck this year. It's part of
So
being a
haven't
rookie.
I, but
part
it's
of being a
turning
rookie.
around.
Yeah, it's part of being a
The
rookie.
same thing with you, Liam, as well. It's going to turn around, buddy.
Yeah,
So-
we'll work on it.
We just picked up a couple more cars. Ken Goodrow is going to come back and drive the number 70 for the rest of the year.
I thought it was the 77.
No, he's going to drive the number 70.
Okay.
So he's going to drive as much as he can. We're going to try and have the car ready for Monadnock for him. We'll see, but it will be definitely ready for Star. Jeremy, we got another rigid driver. His name is Jeremy. He's going to be coming to run with us. He's going to be the number 88. We got a lot of people that are coming on board and coming to race with us, and we're looking really excited for it. So we're
Yeah, because when I was talking with Jeremy before you showed up, he said he raced at 106 once.
Yeah.
So
speaking of Route 106 Race Park, I did talk to Johnny Benevento today. So sometime next week, I guess his lawyer is writing up the lease agreement now. So hopefully next week we're going to have the final word and the final cross your T's, dot your I's, and sign the paper and get our butts over there and start
Yeah,
working on the
definitely
track for
great.
next season. So
because if my car's done, I won't be around here. I'll be there working my butt off on that track.
Yep.
Painting, doing whatever needs to be done, cleaning up the pit area. Either
well,
or.
we don't have to
I'm
do it
just
all
down
right
the road
now.
Too.
Yeah.
So I'll be pretty much there every time.
Cool.
As much as I can be.
Awesome. So yeah, we're definitely looking forward to that. So it's I'm happy to say that we're able to save Route 106 Race Park.
Yeah.
So, but so we're supposed to be possibly doing on July 3rd. We're supposed to might be setting up this year down at Arms Park for the July 4th celebration fireworks.
Yep.
We might be doing that. July 4th, we'll be doing the Raymond Parade. So if you want to join us with that, we'll be doing the parade. And then July 5th is Saturday, which is Star Speed.
Which I can drive my truck right behind you.
What time's the parade?
That I will definitely let you know.
Alright.
I got to talk to Chris Jones on that because he has all the paperwork and
Yeah,
stuff
I'm
like
gonna
that.
have
Yeah, because find out about that, because I can drive my truck behind all you guys.
You drive your car. Why would you drive your truck?
We'll see. We'll see. Who knows?
So it's not set in stone yet, but July 11th to the 13th is the Raymond Town Fair. If I can get the proper insurance for that, we'll set up. But if I can't get the proper insurance in time for that, we won't be making it, which I'm hoping we do make it. But we got a lot of events coming up. So it's a lot of mind-boggling and thinking and doing, and like I said, next season we are gonna have new board members on. We're gonna have Chris Jones is gonna be on with us, myself, and possibly a couple other people that need to be on the board. Next season, I'm gonna tell you right now, we will have a tech guy because I won't be doing it. And this tech guy that's gonna come on, I'm gonna make sure he's nice and stern. If he sees something wrong with your car, disqualification, no issues. And if you don't go to tech and he sees you go right to your pit stop, don't even come back because you're going to be automatically disqualified. I've already done that a couple times this year, and Kaylee Romfrey was one of them, and she knew. And, she knew she was in the wrong, and she wasn't mad at all. And, my hat's off to her. She's a good kid. She's a great kid. She's a great will. She can will a car really, really well. So we're looking forward to having her back for the rest of the season. She just missed a couple races because of work. But and this will be the last race. Monadnock will be the last race that Kendall won't be here. We will see Kendall back on July 5th at Star Speedway. So looking forward to having Kendall back with us as well.
Exactly.
So
Well, we should call him up and see how he's doing.
he's probably working. If he wants to call, he can call.
Absolutely.
But the rigid division's starting to grow really well, which I'm really happy with that. I'm going to be talking with the tracks next season about splitting the two divisions up, possibly if they have time. If not, then we'll have to continue the way we're going and score them separately. But next year, if the car count keeps growing the way it is, I will be bringing back the Battle of the Belt racing.
Yep.
So there will be a championship belt for the rigids and a championship belt for the suspendeds. I just wanted to see how it was going to go this year. And like I said, the series keeps growing the way it is, I'll bring back the Battle of the Belt racing. So,
Very nice.
but yeah, and then you can walk around with a championship belt. Make it look like you're, a winner. So what do you got left to do to your car to get it ready?
Yeah, I just gotta push my wheel hub, my right rear, all the way back in because it slid all the way out at Hudson.
Yeah, slid all the way in. You got to pull it back out.
Yeah, all the way. All the way down. Then I also got a new window net that's not oversized, so I can actually see out of my mirror.
Nice.
I was looking for a block to put my gas pedal because I definitely don't feel like.
So you need we'll bolt the block on it.
Yeah, I got wood inside the trailer that we can cut up and do it that way.
What size is
make
it?
it more
Is it a 2x4
comfortable.
or is it a 4x4?
2x4.
You may need a little bit more than that.
Yeah, if we have to, we can probably just screw them together and.
Yeah.
I literally sit in the
And then bolt
driver's
it
seat
to the pedal.
sometimes
Yeah.
and overthink that I'm not actually fully on the throttle because I don't feel it actually touch. the floor.
Well, you
But I
were
know I'm
hauling
on
it star.
Oh, I
until
know.
you get into the
I
wreck.
know I'm fully on it. It just the
It just feels like you're on.
comfortability.
Yeah. So you want your leg bent a little bit, but you want to make sure that that you're on the throttle.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
exactly.
Okay. So, yeah, I see what you're saying. So,
Yeah, the only thing I have left to do to mine is just lubricate the chain. That's it.
well, we got 3 cars in the yard. Well, technically we got 2 rigids and 2 suspendeds. We got to try and get ready for the
Yeah.
racing. But I think I might just take one of my suspendeds and get it ready for Ken, and then take the other suspended and just make that into the racing simulator for Star.
I could do that. Yeah.
For this year. And then next year we'll fully get together and
What's going on?
we'll fully put it in and get it working. So
Yeah.
But we'll have a few people next year, and
I can't wait for Jonathan Bass to
come back.
come back. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna call him up and see how he's doing.
Okay. See, is he already out in Washington?
He might be.
Cool. Yeah, just let him know that his car's leading the championship right now.
Yeah. If he answers.
Yeah, right. So, but this weekend at Monadnock Speedway, I'm going to be bringing some T-shirts with me. The top 3 rigids and the top 3 suspendeds will be stopping at the start-finish line at the end of the night. So if everybody's watching, top 3 rigids and top 3 suspendeds are to stop at the start-finish line at the end of the night, at the end of the feature. Each driver, the first, second, third driver, and the first, second, and third driver, the suspended and the rigids will be getting a T-shirt that they want to throw out into the crowd. So we were supposed to do that with the races, but we forgot about it.
Yeah.
I will be bringing T-shirts with me so you guys can do that. If it's a really long throw, then just run up into the grandstand and throw it up there or whatever. But yeah, we'll figure that out. Hudson Speedway was great. Jacob took second place. Hayden Kingsley won. And Sean Martin came in third. It was an awesome Father's Day. Seeing my son take second place, and he was running down Hayden quick. But being on the flag stand, which was kind of weird to me, but I think I did. But standing in front, right on the flag stand, watching him race is just an awesome experience. Thanks to Ben Gazowski and the whole Hudson Speedway crew. I know they were short staffed, but we made it work. We got through it, and it was a great day. But yeah, I just my hat's off to Ben for letting me flag at Hudson, and to John Espernette for giving me the approval and everything else. So thank you guys. Look forward to do that again someday.
I was really hoping Race Day TV was there that day because I wanted to watch it.
Yeah, well, they weren't there, so but it is what it is. I want to thank the Bob Hayes. Thank you for the photos you sent to me. I didn't expect you to get photos of me on the flag stand, but thank you. Thank you for the Victory Lane photos with my son. Yeah, it was a great day, great Father's Day. Seeing my daughter graduate high school, which I never thought would happen. Awesome. I'm very proud of her. I don't know who that is, but oh well, we'll just leave it. Yeah, Oh, I'll get it. Hang on. Oh no, too late. Hang on.
If someone was trying to call in, go ahead and call back.
Yeah, it's that was the best Father's Day gift ever. Seeing my son race right up underneath me, and from being crashes to totaling his car to coming back and taking second place is pretty impressive.
Yeah, not a lot of people realize. Not a lot of people didn't think I was going to have my car ready for Sunday. They thought I was going to be in a backup car, but when they saw my car out, they thought it was a different chassis. I'm like, nope.
Same chassis. We busted our butts on that car. And
explain that to my phone.
But yeah, I think once you get your car handling right and you have no more issues, you're gonna be a top contender.
Yeah, I feel like
it'll be either you pushing me, or me pushing you. One of the two.
Yeah, I feel pretty good.
How come I can't hear him in my headset?
I don't know. I can't even hear you in my headset either.
So
it depends. I can hear him now. Yeah.
Yeah. But
it also depends on what ear you have it in.
Yeah, it's just amazing. I'm really looking forward to going to Monadnock. Redeem yourself over at Monadnock.
Well, no, redeem myself over at Stars.
Yeah, true. Monadnock's gonna be a fun track, freshly repaved, and honestly, you do good like you did. What?
It's talking about me.
Honestly, you will. Oh, well, obviously.
Yeah. Like I said, the car's running the trailer. I haven't touched it. The only thing I put on it was a brake rotor. That's it.
Yep. So yeah.
It's the only thing I've ever put on that car.
So yeah, I had to call Michelle over at Monadnock because she put mini stocks twice instead of mini stocks. It's pretty funny. It's all good. But yeah, freaking it's just. I'm hoping the rain holds off for this weekend.
Yeah, me too.
Hopefully.
So, I'm tired of this rain.
We don't want two in a row from Monadnock.
Yeah, right.
I'm just glad this heat wasn't with the heat we had Monday and Tuesday. I'm just glad it wasn't on a race weekend.
Right. So if we do get, God forbid, the rain does not hold off and we do get canceled this weekend, the next time we go to Monadnock will be.
I don't think we go back.
Yes, we do.
8/16, August 16th.
It'll be August 16th. Either we will have a double feature if they have time, or we will have double points. It'll be one or the other. So.
That's what someone says. Yeah, that message. Whoever it is, call in. I'm gonna try calling Mr. Bays again.
931-616. Is that freaking Keith?
Probably. If that's you, Chandler, call in.
I'm calling right now. Yeah, it's Keith.
Hello?
I knew it was you. What's up?
What's going on?
Not much. So you called.
I was just calling to let Peter know that he's sexy.
You're talking to me, you meat stick.
Oh, I didn't realize it was you. What's going on?
Not much. How are you?
Do you know what it is?
No.
Huh?
I can't tell.
It's Adam.
Oh my God, Adam. You're on my podcast.
Perfect.
So hey, I got you up to my microphone. What's going on, man?
Nothing. What have you been up to?
Hey, working and getting more mini cup cars. We're up to 25 of them now.
Are you guys racing at Lee or just Star?
October 4th, we are at Lee.
You are?
Yes.
Which I'm excited for that.
Star Speedway, we are there on July 5th.
Yep. Where hopefully I can redeem myself.
July 5th, yep.
Yeah, hopefully I can redeem myself this time too.
So.
Yeah,
it's going. This division's growing quite a bit.
So. Perfect.
But yeah, definitely come on by and watch this race, man.
Yeah, I gotta talk to you too about
Londonderry.
Yeah, Londonderry Speedway.
I'm no longer there.
Yes, Tristan, 3 people.
I know that, but I know you were telling me you might be getting it back.
Route 106 Race Park in Pembroke. That's the track I'm getting.
Yeah, but I remember last time you said that when
No.
when you lost Legendary, then
Nope.
you might be getting it back.
Nope, I'm not getting it back.
All right.
So,
I missed that track. I want to go there and
Yeah,
take my
it's all
sign
good.
down off the building.
so it's
Well,
all
maybe.
good. You
But I'll
know,
make another one.
it is what it is. So we'll let it be.
But yeah, text me, message me on Facebook. The race schedule, and I'll come by.
All right, man. Sounds good.
All right.
All right.
All right, buddy.
Bye. All right. So let's go back to live.
Yep.
Oh, gotta go back live.
We could call Mr. Faulkner and see how he's feeling.
No, just
Yeah, no.
I don't know. What am I doing here? There we go. Let's go back live.
Let me get my coffee cup out of the way so it's not blinding people.
All right, let's go back live. There we go. All right, so that's my buddy Adam Whittier. And so he just called to say hi. But yes, Tristan, there's only 3 of us tonight. That's okay though. So
It would have been just me and him, but I told him Liam was coming down to work on the race car, so I added the third person.
we'll so speaking of the New Hampshire Motor Speedway, I'm hoping that we have a special announcement that I'm not going to announce yet until we know it's set in stone and that it's for real. But like again, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. September 18th in the center of Fan Zone, we will be set up there. We'll have our podcast live. So we'll have 10 mics. So a bunch of people can come on the podcast if you like. We're more than happy to come down, hang out with us, form a crowd around and just watch the podcast and have a great time. Drink some beers and, just be rowdy.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
New Hampshire Motor Speedway is all about being rowdy and having fun.
I'd say let's camp up there for the weekend.
So
Camp up there for the week.
but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I mean, we're excited to be there. Our first time ever setting up at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Really, really looking forward to it. So that's going to be a very busy September for us because we're also going to be set up at the Deerfield Fair. What else are we doing? Timothy Leonard. Hello.
Hey, it's Tim Leonard.
Hey, Tim. How are you?
I'm alright. How are you?
Not too bad. What can I do for you?
I was getting back to your text. What is the podcast and how long would you need it?
The podcast is you're actually on my podcast right now talking to me.
Oh, alright. What's up, everybody?
So we do a podcast every Thursday night at my house on the 603 Mini Cup Racing Series.
Or it's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube as well. And we usually do it for an hour, but where we're going to be set away in the fan zone, because we're going to have some of our Mini Cup cars there, we'd like to have the driver come down and, talk with us if you can.
Oh, I can do that. Yeah, that's not a problem.
That would be amazing.
What time do you want them?
Probably have him come down about,
You want to do like a 7 to 8?
yeah, that'd be great.
And see how long he's got, but I could probably get it in for at least an hour if you want to talk racing with him.
Absolutely.
Alright. Yeah, that won't be a problem. The 603 Mini Cup's on YouTube
Yep, YouTube and on Facebook.
and on Facebook.
So just look up 603 Series on YouTube and it'll pop right up.
Yeah, I don't know how to spell, so that helps.
I'll have him send you the link.
Okay. And you said 918. We can do that.
Yep, awesome.
All right. Yeah, I'll hit him up and get that all situated. And then
So-
what time he's supposed to just remind me we're doing it.
Okay, so now that's being said, would you like to tell everybody what we're doing? I have not said a thing yet. You're on my podcast, so we'll let you do the honors on what.
No, but evidently you guys are going to be sponsoring Patrick Emmerling
Yes.
truck ride. I don't remember the date on that. I think it's 9/20.
Yep.
9/19, 9/20.
Yep.
I'm not very good at this. I'm on the spot. And at my other job.
Yep.
So you're going to be on the. Am I going to have you on the lower quarters? Is that what I'm doing?
Full sponsor for set of tires and the pit passes. It's going to be $27.50, and it's going to be on the rear of the car, rear of the truck, on the rear quarter on the bottom. I guess underneath the Fat
The
Boy
rear
logo.
mowers there.
Yep.
Yep, I'm going to have you on there. You got 5 passes, all in, $27.50. Usually, and that's not just a pitch. It's usually like a $1 deal. But because you're cool, you want to do it in advance, I can always take it in advance and you'll
Yep.
save money that way.
Absolutely. So yeah,
That's what we're doing.
we're excited. We're going to be on the side of the number 75 Patrick Elming's Craftsman Truck Series truck this year
Yep.
for the New Hampshire Motor Speedway race. So
Maybe I'll get him to sign my race car when he's at the podcast too.
yeah, my son's like, hey, is there any way you can give us a part of the truck at the end of the night?
I could actually, if he wrecks that thing or it gets damaged where that quarter panel won't be reused, I can get you that.
That would be
That'd
amazing.
nice.
That's pretty cool.
That would
I
be
can try to get that whole bed corner at least.
absolutely, yeah, because I'll hang that right up in the podcast room.
Yeah, look
Yeah,
right
I
here.
got another company with a deal right now. They're doing a full rear bumper on Xfinity car for Daytona, and when they're done with it, they get the bumper.
Very nice.
So we worked that in the deal, so they'd be able to get that at least. So they paid for the new bumper cover and all that.
That's awesome. Very cool. But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I heard he finished 15th up at Pocono, which is pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good for what he had.
Yep. So that's awesome. But yeah, we're very excited, and this is a first for us, and you never know, could be many more to come.
Absolutely. I love doing stuff like this and getting people on there the first time. Even if you've been on these 20 times, it's still fun.
Oh.
That's why I do this.
Oh, absolutely, and especially where our series here, the 603 Mini Cup series, is my brother and I started the series with 4 cars, and we are now up to 25. So
Nice.
yeah, and then so these cars will actually be on display as well when we do our podcast at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway.
You need to convince him to get in one of them for a minute at least. And,
Oh, absolutely, we'll take a picture.
yeah, there you go.
Absolutely, and
That's
how?
the benefit of sponsoring with us.
Oh yeah, definitely. So and he can't say he won't fit because Chris Kingsley, who drove my car last year in the '68, he's like 6'2", 280. So.
We will make you fit. Don't you worry about that.
Oh, absolutely. And we'll have the fire department on standby if we have to cut the roof off.
Yeah, there you go. At least, maybe he can keep the roof and you can get the bed corner.
Exactly. There you
There
go.
you go.
That
I
works.
think it's a good trade.
Absolutely. A guy can always get another one.
Absolutely.
So, all right, great.
It's just money. We won't have it.
Yeah, right.
Can't take it with you when you go, so you might as well use it now.
Yep, I agree.
All right.
All right, thanks, Timothy, for calling, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yep, you guys enjoy. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Bye.
What's better? All right, so now everybody knows that was Timothy.
Yep.
The 603 Mini Cup Racing Series will be on the side of the number 75 Craftsman Truck Series truck this year for Patrick Elming for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race at New Hampshire Motor Speedway.
Pretty cool.
So
I don't know why
it's gonna be
frozen, but
it could be my computer jigger, but yeah, I mean we're very very excited. So we will have him down on the podcast. So that makes you want to come down even more.
Yep,
To
absolutely.
come down and watch the podcast. So, and you never know, we could have some Cup drivers come down to just walking around and
Exactly.
checking things out.
Exactly.
They see us having a podcast, and we see them, we'll ask them to come on. So,
Yeah.
I'm very, very excited for this. This is a huge, huge opportunity for all of us, to get into with NASCAR, and it's just unbelievable. I'm excited. So,
Yeah, so am I. Trust me.
yeah, Patrick Elming, the number 75 Craftsman Truck Series. You might even get the rear quarter for that thing. If that's the case, I will hang that thing up right here.
Exactly. It's like I was saying, just hang it up right there. That'll be good.
That thing will be awesome. But actually, you know what I could do too? Is if I get the rear quarter of that truck, you know what else I can hang with it?
Mm.
How about the whole side of Jeremy DeCourcy's
Yeah,
car?
that would be a good idea too. Yeah.
I have the whole side panel, the whole side of Jeremy
Yep.
DeCourcy's car in my back room. I'll hang them together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
So, yeah. So once you get Route 106 Race Park, I'm hanging that thing up on the fence. So, and what we will do is once we get Route 106 Race Park open again, we are also bringing back the Jeremy DeCourcy Rock and Roll Memorial.
Yep.
For the Mini Cups.
Yeah.
So,
We also have to get in contact with Wheeling again too.
yeah, see if we can get some lights.
Yep.
So, but that's another thing I wasn't gonna say, but everything's coming out now, so I might as well just say it. So, the Jeremy DeCourcy Rock and Roll Memorial will be back in action once we open Route 106 Race Park.
And that's a 90-lap race too.
3 segments.
3 segments. Yeah.
So we're gonna run 30
Just
laps.
be ready.
Oh yeah. Then we're gonna run. We'll run 30 laps, and then we'll take a 15-minute break. Work on your cars, fuel up, do another 30 laps, take a break, change tires or whatever, fuel up, and then we'll do the last 30 laps. But each time, I think we might invert the field.
That would make it very, very, very interesting.
That would
So-
make it very messed up.
So if you win, you start last. If you take second, you start in front of the first place guy. Like invert the whole field.
Yeah.
That would make it really interesting. That would give
Yeah.
it a chance for everybody to be up
Yeah.
front. So, but if people were smart in the second race, they'd play in the back.
Yeah,
But I could always throw in a twist.
exactly.
So
Wild cards.
nope, no wild cards. I could pull a chip and say this is how many are being inverted.
I
could do that.
That's a good. That sounds like a good
So-
idea, but that also sounds
So
like a
we
test.
ain't gonna have no sandbaggers in the second race for the third race.
No.
Okay.
So there could be a twist. So if you want, I can go and help load and unload the cars for the night. What night are you talking about, Tristan?
Yeah, I think he's talking about the New Hampshire Motor Speedway, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm currently watching on my phone. Computer's frozen, so
no, let's refresh it. So yeah, I want to make it full screen.
there we go again. Anyway,
Let's give it. It's fine. See, it's good. So yeah, that'll be it'll be pretty cool. It's what we're gonna do for. Oh, did that not go live?
yeah, no, because you were on the phone call. But let me see if Mr. Billy's one.
All right. So now that everybody's seen what's going on, you know, this is gonna be amazing at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway, man. I just can't get over it. So Patrick Elwin's gonna come down for an hour at 7 p.m. He will be down at the podcast at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway. The driver of the number 75 Craftsman Truck Series, Patrick Elwing, will be down at the podcast at 7 p.m. Come on by. You know, make sure you stay, have some fun, be rowdy. You won't be able to miss us. We're gonna have a bunch of party lights on the outside. We'll have our podcast set up on the inside, and you know, just let's get a big crowd down there. Yeah, I seen that, Chris. It keeps cutting out.
Yeah,
Um,
I'll work on it this week.
yeah. So it's huge to see everybody, our logo on the side of a Craftsman Truck Series truck.
Yep.
It's amazing. I'm
Very good.
I'm super excited for that. And you guys all heard him. If God forbid, if he breaks up the truck, we will be getting the rear quarter of that truck with our logo on it.
I still want him to sign my minicup though.
Hey, you never know.
Yeah.
You might.
Yeah.
So, and we're gonna try and get him to sit in one.
Hey,
Very funny.
Yeah. So we'll
hey,
have.
why don't you come up and race one of them?
All right.
Might as well.
We're gonna have
Professional versus veterans and pro. And,
we'll have a bunch of
rookies.
yeah, we'll have a bunch of cameras all set up, so everybody's gonna be on the podcast. If I have to buy another camera, we'll have 4 of them all set up.
Yeah.
So we'll have 2 front tables inside. We'll have one set up outside, one pointing at the crowd that's inside watching us. So let's make this a really really big cloud.
for
really
sure.
really big crowd, and let's just have a lot of fun. You gotta put a logo on here for me this week too.
Yes, I'll do that this weekend because I got to edit the photos anyway. So
So it's super super cool. You're right, Chris. It is super cool. It I just can't get over this. This is just absolutely amazing.
I
I
thought it was-
wasn't gonna tell anybody about the Craftsman Truck Series, but
you called it.
but
So.
Timothy called, so I let him do the honors and telling everybody what's going on and what's happening, and very very excited. So
Yeah, just like the other day when we were talking to Chris Ashley there about just with the mini cups race, and you saw a thing pop up on Facebook
I
of
did.
go karts with
paintball guns.
paintball guns.
So that'd be pretty cool. Chris.
That was funny.
Yeah, we can do that right at Route 106 Race Park.
Yeah, exactly. Decorate the track. Hey,
No,
boom, boom, boom.
no,
Very
you
fun.
know, not gonna decorate my track.
Why not?
No,
It's gonna get some
we got a
decoration.
big field out back for that.
True.
Take
Yeah.
a while to clean up.
No.
But yeah, not only is the Route 106 Race Park gonna be for racing, but we're gonna have flea markets there. We'll have
Maybe.
We'll have Chris Ashley and I. We're talking paintball games there.
Yeah.
We'll have camping for the New Hampshire Motor Speedway.
Yeah.
If there's no camping left, we'll rent out some spots at the,
Yeah,
at the
and
track.
even if it's some like a 3-day event at the race, not like
Yep,
a 3-day event at the
camping out.
racetrack, we can camp up there. I
And
mean, that's what I would do. Like if I get out of work I'd rather go up there, stay the night, do whatever I need to do, and then work on it
right.
over the night on Friday night after racing's done, whatever needs to be done. And then when